Hi, this is Lacy Kelly with the Orange County Division League of California Cities, and this is your February edition of Division Update. I have some exciting news to report out to you today coming from our committee appointees to the State League. We have 43 representatives this year. That's up from 13 2 years ago and 26 last year, and they are having a significant impact on behalf of Orange County cities. On the Employee Relations Committee, under the leadership of Neil Blaze from Rancho Santa Margarita, they have been working on the last year on changing the League's policy with regards to pensions. The League had a policy that stated that defined benefit programs were the preferred program for all California cities, and our constituents had some issues with that, especially given the current economy. We submitted some language that said we'd like to see that changed to the League supports locally determined benefits programs that are fair to the taxpayer and the employee and that are sustainable. And I'm happy to report that yesterday at the State League Board meeting, their board voted unanimously to support that language and change that policy. After a year, this is a huge victory for the division. We have many others underway that we will report out to you as we reach milestone and successes. The other thing I want to do is mention our evening program last night. We had Peter Buffa and Gwen Hennessy with Media Savvy. They did a fabulous job training our elected officials on crisis communications, and the one point that really resonated for many of our electeds in cities during that program was that every city really needs to have a crisis communication plan. I think that you can expect to hear from them as a follow-up, and we thank all of you that attended. I want to mention Twitter, and before any of you check out on me, I want to mention Twitter as it relates to protecting your local revenues. A couple of weekends ago, I went online to see how many Orange County cities have Twitter accounts, and there's 8 of you. Aliso Viejo, Anaheim, Dana Point, Fullerton, Irvine, Laguna Niguel, Laguna Woods, and Mission Viejo. I'm watching those cities on Twitter, and they are doing really great things with that communications venue. They're talking to their residents about weather conditions and traffic conditions in their cities. They're making announcements about community services. They're talking about community events and council meetings. And when I get those tweets, I think about tax dollars well spent in that city. And that is exactly what you want your residents to be thinking. You all are working with Tony Cardenas right now on a ballot initiative that protects local funds, and in November, you want your residents to feel their tax dollars are well spent in your cities. With social media growing as much as it has, there's no reason not to be utilizing Twitter for your residents to have quick communications about the value of your city's services. I want to thank you for listening, and have a great weekend.